Hello beautiful people, and welcome to another video with your girl Shyvonne. Welcome back, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you're a lifetime loyal, then welcome back. I missed you guys. I actually have several videos that are recorded. I just need to edit them and do the voiceovers, so you might get a couple in a row, just throwing that out there. Anyway, let's start with the twins room basically. So let me just introduce myself really quickly. My name is Sha-Von. I am a full-time working mom of 6. So right now my husband and I, we're currently going through a divorce, so he is not in the home. I have actually 4 kids in my home. Son is 15, daughter's 13, the twins are 9. I just took my 18-year-old daughter to college, and I have a 24-year-old daughter. So that's my story. So like I said, I do work full-time, but my passion is cleaning and decorating and room makeovers. Absolutely love that. The one thing that I don't like is I do not like painting like large rooms or rooms in general. I do not like that. That's the only thing I don't like. But other than that, I love decorating and, you know, DIYs and all of that. I love that. So what I'm doing right now is cleaning up the twins room. So I put this peel and stick wallpaper on their walls, and then I used an adhesive that I got from Home Depot to put on the back of the pictures and hang them up. Some of the pictures came off of the wall, but when they did, they pulled off some of the peel and stick wallpaper. So I went back and I just hit a couple nails or screws. Wait, no, they're nails. I put a couple nails in the wall just to keep the pictures on the walls. So that is what I'm doing, and I actually fixed some of the wallpaper. I ended up having a full roll and a half left of wallpaper, so I can always fix it and, you know, replace it. Replace it so it works out perfectly. So my twins do have a pretty large size room, and I love it. I think it serves them very well. There are some more things that I want to do to the room, but it's not, you know, at the top of my priority list. So right now, the door that you're seeing right there, that actually leads to my 18-year-old's room, but I'm giving it to my 13-year-old since my 18-year-old is off to college. So that will be London's room right there. So I'm in the process of making over that room, and then I'm going to make over London's old room as Ayana's room. But then when she's not there and my mom wants to come and stay or whatever, my mom will have a space to stay. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm really trying my best to get most of that room done by the end of next week. So your girl is just really, really, really busy. And that's okay. I really like to be busy. I'm just really busy. I'll just throw that out there. So anyway, I'm going to hang these pictures back up. I'm going to clean out their guinea pigs. There are 2 guinea pigs in the crate. So I'm going to clean that crate out. I change their bedding and everything once a week, and of course they get fed every single day. They get new water, they get new food, they get all of that. But I change out their bedding once a week, and I clean their crate out like once a month, like when I really deep clean it, so that it can be, you know, smelling fresh and clean and all of that. So that is what I'm getting ready to do, and I'm just gonna show you, take you along, you know, put some music on and let's get to it. So I know you're probably wondering, like, where did these guinea pigs come from? Because I did record us getting the guinea pigs. I need to try and insert that for you because I know I still have that footage. But Ayana got 2 guinea pigs for her 17th birthday, I think. I think it was her 17th birthday. Ayana is an animal lover through and through. But she got 2 guinea pigs, and then one passed away maybe a year ago. So she got another one because they said you should have them in pairs because they like to talk to each other. They like friends, they like companionship, all of that. So we got her another one. Then that one passed away maybe about 8 months after she got it. So maybe she got it at 16. But anyway, nonetheless. So then she was down to 1 guinea pig again. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go and buy her another guinea pig. I took the twins with me. That was mistake number 1. So instead of buying Ayana another guinea pig, I bought Cadence and Kinsley guinea pigs. So then we had 3. So when I brought them home, London was like, but Mom, I want my own guinea pig. So I went back to the store and I bought London a guinea pig as well. So we had 4. So then a couple months after that, 2 of the guinea pigs passed away. One passed away, and then like 2 days later, another one passed away. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? The kids were heartbroken. They were crying. It was a mess. Oh, it was London and Cade's guinea pigs that had passed away. And I'm like, I don't know why. I'm feeding them. I'm changing, the bedding. They're getting fresh water every single day. I buy fancier food for them and everything. Like, they're getting the best of the best. I buy little treats and stuff for them, everything. I don't know. But the vet was saying that it could be that the room is too loud because, the kids, they jump around. They play their video games. They're just loud. And sometimes that scares the guinea pigs. So maybe that's why they passed away, because there was nothing wrong with them. I don't know. But anyway, so 2 passed away, and I was like, well, I'm not going to go buy any more. And they did say, the vet said that they only live for 2 years. So we don't know their true age, to be honest with you. So maybe it was just their time to go. So anyway, Yana was like, okay, well, Kate can have mine, and Kinsley still had hers, and London was like, okay, I won't have one. And she was okay with that. But I was like, I'm not buying any more guinea pigs, guys. I'm sorry. We have the 2 cats, we have the guinea pigs, and we have the dog. That is enough. So that is how we came to have the guinea pigs. Now, it is Cade's job to refill their water every single day, and Kinsley's job to give them hay every day. And as you can see, it gets kind of nasty, but they are somewhat potty trained, because you'll see I'm going to put a bin in here that has these pellets that they actually go in there and poop and pee in there for the most part. Now, they will still poop and pee a little bit around the crate, but the majority of the poop and, the stuff, they do in this little blue little potty area. And that's what it's for. So I'm okay with that. But I clean this out really, really, really good. I wipe it out. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing to do, but another thing that they prefer a clean crate. So they like for things to smell good and all of that. So, I understand that. I want my house to be clean too. So I try to keep it as clean as possible for them. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I wipe it out. I'm going to dry it out. I'll clean all of their food bowls, everything. It all gets cleaned, all of it. So then I'm about to get back to the room. The room wasn't that bad. I did notice that they had some little snack wrappers and things like that, which I took their iPads for 2 days because I keep telling them, I don't want you eating upstairs in your room. I do not. I don't care what it is. I don't want you eating upstairs in your room at all. I did not use Goo Gone, but I used another product that I'm going to link down below to get the I don't know if it was glue or what was on their floor that I could not get up, but this new product that I used did get it up, and I'm going to link that down below for you guys. I will not forget. Anyway, I'm getting the crate back together, and I am going, like I said, I washed everything off. I'm going to build it, put it back together, and then I'm going to put the rest of their stuff back in there. Another thing with the guinea pigs, they're fairly inexpensive. I think I paid $50 for 2 of them and $65 for 2 of them because I went to 2 different stores at the time. But they're fairly inexpensive, but you do pay money for their food. So the bag of hay is like $30 for the bag of hay. Then you got to pay for the bedding. And then I pay about $15 for the bag of it's like little treat pebble things. I don't know what they're called. And I usually will buy a new bag of hay like every 3 weeks, maybe. Something like that, like every 3 weeks or so. I'm gonna keep track. But that's where your money comes into play. You can also give them like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, which we do every now and then as a treat. For the most part, they just get the hay and they get the other food that goes in their bowl, and they be looking for this food right here in this yellow bag. They be looking for that food. They absolutely love that. But their main source of nutrition and everything comes from the hay. I did get this huge crate. That's another thing. If you have multiples, you want to make sure they have enough space. And that crate was about $140 or something like that. Like $140 or something. I can't remember, but might have been like $150. Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, that was the biggest one that I had found, you know, without making your own, you know. And it's a nice size. They have enough room. They're nice and comfortable. I feel like 2 is more than enough. More than enough. So there they are. And that little blue thing right there to the left, that's where they go potty. So again, the pictures fell off the walls. So I'm going to fix that with the wallpaper, put some nails in the wall to hang up the pictures, clean behind Cadence's bed and all of that, and finish getting this room together.
Trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I won't. I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
Show ya. Wish for me to call you when you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. 'Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling be sweet.
So now I am just cleaning off her bed, and I did change the sheets the other day and threw the blankets in the wash. So they are actually in the dryer, and they used two of my blankets from upstairs that I had. So that's a good thing about having extra blankets. I thoroughly believe in having extra blankets, having extra sheets and pillowcases, towels and washcloths. Like, I'm big on that. I will buy new washcloths and towels and stuff almost every time I go to Walmart or Target. Like, I love stuff like that, guys. Love it. Anyway, so like I said, I'm just cleaning off the bed, getting that all nice and tidy. And for the most part, Kay usually sleeps with Kinsley. So she will be in her bed every now and then to kind of like, you know, maybe play her video games and stuff like that. But usually those two sleep together. Kinsley might get mad at her and be like, okay, you sleep in your own bed. And she might sleep in her bed once or twice that week. But 5 days out of the week, Cade is usually with Kinsley. And it's so funny because now, last year, they were in the same classroom. The year before that, you know, we were going through our little struggles with around the world. So they were at home doing virtual. And this year they have different classrooms. And Cadence is not happy about that. Kinsley is okay. She don't really care. You know, she's more outgoing than Cade. And I feel so bad. I'm like, babe, oh, we're going to have to work on you, sweet pea. Because Kinsley, even when Cadence was, when they were little, Cade was actually baby A. Kinsley is baby B. But Kinsley has always mothered Cadence. So she would talk for Cade until Cade was about 2.5. Kinsley would talk for her and tell us, Cade wants something to drink. Cade this, Cade that. So with Kinsley and Cade being in the same classroom, Kinsley would speak up for Cade and be like, Cadence has to go to the bathroom, or can Cadence go to the bathroom? Cade would just sit in the classroom and cry. She wouldn't say anything. The teacher told me she would not. She hardly ever spoke up. She hardly ever participated. She was just very quiet, kept to herself for the most part. During recess, she would play by herself because Kinsley would be off playing with her friends, and Cadence didn't really tag along. She'd just be by herself, just, you know, chilling. So it's going to be a real interesting transition to see them in two separate classrooms, because it's just going to give Cade that opportunity to find her voice. She has to find her voice. She has to be able to speak up for herself. And I don't know. I know the first couple weeks are going to be hard because, like I said, Cade would just sit in the room, in the classroom, and cry if she had to go to the bathroom. And Kinsley could look at her, the look on her face, and know what was going on. She knows what Cade needs. She's not going to be there to offer her that this year around. So we'll see. Anyway, I am going to just change up their closet a little bit. I did get these cube organizers from Five Below. I bought a pink one and a gray one, but I'm only using the pink one. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to have their clothes like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in there. It'll be nice and organized. And I'm just putting the majority of their school clothes are going in here. So they have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts. They have skirts, pants, and leggings. So they're good to go. I bought them 3 pair of school shoes, and they have jackets and sweaters. So I'm pretty sure that they are good to go. And I bought things a little bit bigger just so that they could have that room to kind of grow into them. Because they were like, why are these shirts so big? I'm like, you will be okay. You will be okay. But they are good to go. Now, I did look into getting them into a private school and also a couple charter schools. The charter schools were all filled, and the private school was $2,500 a month. The one that I really liked, it was an all-girls private school. I absolutely love that school, but I just $2,500 a month. I'm still debating because I think I can swing it, but I get a lot of questions on these closet systems. I got the closet system from IKEA, and I believe this is the Bremnes closet system. It's a little different from the closet that I have upstairs in my bedroom. The ones in my bedroom are actually bigger because I'm a bigger person. I have more clothes than the twins. But these were $200, I believe. So I have one in here. I have one downstairs in the hallway for our coats and jackets and such. And I'm going to put one in the small room up here so that it'll be a closet up here. Because I think it's just nice to be able to hang up your clothes. I'm all about hanging up clothes. So anyway, I did clean and organize the twins' drawers, their dresser drawers. I didn't record all of that, but their dresser drawers are nice, clean, and organized, which I like. And this little pink bin that I'm going through right here actually is holding some of their school clothes that they had from last year, some that they still can fit, but I'm giving away a ton of them that they can no longer fit or that they just don't prefer to wear. They're not big on dresses, so I only bought them 2 dresses. And yeah, so I gave away a ton of leggings. They can't fit 7/8 anymore with the leggings, so they have the 10/12s. But things like that. So I like to give that away to kids who can actually use it, you know, make sure there's no holes or anything like that. And then I just have like their book bags and stuff at the bottom of the closet just to make it a lot easier for me to find it. And I am going to put some hooks on the back of their door or something. I'm not really sure just yet, but just so they can have a place to put their book bags. I have been adding stuff to my Amazon cart and looking at stuff and putting together a list for Christmas already, which is not too bad, right? It's what, August? I'm going to start shopping for Christmas around September-ish. What I noticed is that the twins really don't play with toys anymore. They really don't. I'm giving away that big dollhouse that is in my hallway, never opened. What else? They, every now and then they might have a day or so where they might play with a baby doll, where they want to do her hair, or maybe they'll play with the LOL dolls, but it's very, very rare. Very rare. So I will not be spending a ton of money on toys, which is, it makes me sad, but it is what it is. They have toys under their bed that are brand new, still in boxes that they have never opened and that they have no interest in opening. But I do know that I am going to spend some money on some electronics, and I mean, you know, you might not agree with that, but I know what they're going to play with. I know what they like. I'm also going to spend money on getting them in a coding class or coding workshop. I definitely want to get them into that and different things, you know, like I'm probably going to get them a, what is it called, a membership or something like that. Well, we have memberships to all of the museums and zoos and stuff that I keep up, but experiences. It's going to be around experiences. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about toys too much. And what I think I'm going to do is probably sponsor a family, and the kids and I can go out and shop for a family and wrap the gifts and everything and drop them off. And I think that'll be fun, and that'll be a good lesson for them as well. But yeah, I'm not sad about not buying toys. I'm just, you know, Christmas is about family and fun, of course, God, and the true meaning of Christmas. As long as we can be together and everything, I'm totally happy. I'm okay with that. But yeah, shopping for toys is fun, but I have nieces and nephews that I can buy a few things for, and it'll be fine. But I'm definitely not spending my money on no toys for them, because they don't even play with them, and I mean at all. So now I am just mopping their bedroom floor, and I do have bleach in the water as well as Pine Sol. And yes, it smelled. I could smell a little bit of it. I still don't have my full sense of smell back, which is so frustrating. So for example, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, and of course I put on perfume like every single morning, but I went to Hobby Lobby after work yesterday, and this woman was like, "You smell so good. Oh my gosh, what do you have on?" I was like, "I don't know. I put on, it's just Bath and Body Works. I can't even remember. I have so many of them." And she's like, "You smell so good," but I cannot even smell it. I just put it on. I cannot smell it. I don't know what it smells like. But that's one of the things that I love that makes me feel so good. Like, I love when people tell me I smell good. That is like the best compliment you could ever get. I swear that is like the best compliment ever, when someone tells you smell good. Anyway, back to their room. So like I said, I put bleach and Pine Sol in the water. I'm mopping the floor. I try not to use too much water on these floors, because this is like the luxury vinyl planks. This is not their original floor. I know I don't know if you can tell or not, but I can tell that they put this floor down and they have like the beadboard around and things like that. Now that the floor is dry, of course, this is the next day after work. If you can tell, you can always tell when I go to work for the most part, because I'll be cleaning in my work clothes. Sometimes I might change every now and then, but sometimes I just come home and get right to doing whatever I got to do. I just keep my clothes on and keep it moving. But anyway, this is the next day. I am vacuuming the floor, and I am going to, well, yeah, one of the pictures fell down, but I think that's pretty much it. The room was basically clean. I just had to vacuum the carpet pretty much. But yeah, so I think it looks pretty good. I love their room. It's functional. They have a lot of space. You see, they do a ton of flips and all of that. They can move the rug out of the way and use their hoverboards and, you know, and play. They watch movies in there sometimes. Well, a lot of the times they'll watch movies and stuff like that. So I'm still debating about, like I said, I want to get rid of a lot of the toys and maybe get them like a little futon or something to go under the bed. I don't know, and that they can kind of pull out and watch movies and all that. Because London will come in there and watch the movies with them. It's super cute, guys. But yeah, that's it. So the room is clean. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I have a ton of videos. Well, not a ton, but I have about 3 more that I am editing and going to be posting for you guys, trying to get caught up. It's been a busy month. But yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, the room is all clean, and now let me show you and tell me what you think. So thank y'all for watching. I love y'all to the moon and back. I hope y'all are all doing well, and I just love y'all. I love y'all, and God bless. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.